In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Vintage Collection Imperial Troop Transport from The Mandalorian. Hi there, Star Wars collectors. Welcome to another Bosk's Bounty review. Today, as mentioned in the intro, we are going to be reviewing the Imperial Troop Transport from The Mandalorian. I'm ecstatic to finally get my hands on this particular item. Not only is it because it is a brand new vintage collection vehicle that we've never had before, which is awesome. It's also from the Mandalorian TV show, which I love, and it's also got lots and lots of history behind the actual vehicle itself. So for anyone that doesn't know, this original vehicle, the Imperial Troop Transport, was released in about 1979, I want to say, late 70s, early 80s, in the Kenner line, and it was never featured in the movie. But what I really love about that original vehicle back in the day is that it came with a little mini comic which kind of explained its role had it been in the film. So I'm just going to throw up some images now. These are from my good friend Mark. He's a great bloke to follow on Twitter. He's got loads and loads of vintage cool Star Wars stuff, so he's a great person to follow. But he put these photos up of the mini comic that comes with the original Imperial Troop Transport, and as you can see, it was the thing that actually took out the Sandcrawler. Now, I'm not sure if that's canon. I don't think it is anymore, but that is what Kenner produced. And, you know, this is the thing that the Stormtroopers were in when they went after C-3PO and R2-D2 and they're hunting them down. And they came across the Jawas and obviously blew up the Sandcrawler. So that, for me, is amazing. I never owned one of these back in the day. My brother did, and it came with cool electronic sounds and everything like that. This one doesn't, but obviously this one's going to be highly detailed as it's part of the vintage collection. So that's enough of that. We're just going to take a look at the box very quickly. As you can see there, the Mandalorian looking very nice indeed. You've got a picture of the troop transport with lots of remnant stormtroopers, and I pointed that out when I first saw the images of this, that obviously the remnant stormtroopers in the Mandalorian were kind of with that client bloke, weren't they? They weren't actually in the thing that rocked up with all the clean stormtroopers, but that's just a little nitpick there, nothing too major. Top of the box there, you can see it with the doors open, and if we just spin it round, same image on the back, but you've got the vintage collection logo there, Disney and Hasbro at the bottom, another picture of it there, and the sides have some various details of what it can do and what have you. But there you can see one there, it's pretty cool. Sorry about the light. With all the stormtroopers there. So what's there? There's 10 stormtroopers there. That's awesome. I actually haven't got 10 stormtroopers myself to put in it, but we're going to take a look at this now. We're going to get it out of the box and we're going to check it out. So here is the troop transport in the sort of inner tray, the inserts as they're called, nicely protected and what have you there. So we're just going to get the bits and bobs out and put it together, and let's see the details of it. All right, so there's the vehicle out of the box. I've still got to put the turret gun on the top. That's going to be probably an easy fit. Let's just put that on there. That's just going to go down and that's going to move around, which is pretty cool. You do get some instructions with it in the style that the Kenner vehicles used to always do, which is always great. I love the way they do this. There it is there in black and white with some little instructions there. So you can see the whole lid obviously lifts off so you can get your troops in the back. We've got a back door there as well. Fold down seats. Little clips for the rifles and everything. This is going to be awesome. Can't wait to get into the nitty gritty of this thing. So let's take a look. All right then, so let's take a look at the actual Imperial Troop Transport in some more details. As you can see, the main body of the vehicle is a sort of grey colour, but they've gone right across it with this lovely brown dry wash effect, which gives it that weathered look. Really nice. You've got the Imperial insignia on the door there, same on the other side, and in fact it's pretty much the same paintwork all the way round, except for obviously some battle damage here that's different to on this side, very slightly, but the weathering technique that they've used all the way around is really nice, and something that you obviously would expect from the vintage collection. Very reminiscent of the tank, the Imperial tank from Rogue One. Same sort of thing going on with this indeed, with the paintwork that they've done. We're going to get into some of the features of it in a second, because there is lots of little panels and openings and things like that. So just wanted to give you a bit more detail and have a look around of that paintwork that they've gone into there. The battle damage looks really nice, I've got to say. Just on the bottom there, Not too much detail, just that sort of gunmetal grey plastic that they use for the engine sort of effect, but no weathering whatsoever apart from on these bits here, but nothing on that main bit. It is on wheels, so it will slide across a smooth surface like that, which is very nice. Now moving on to the openings and compartments that it has, and doorways and what have you, and hatches. There's loads going on with this vehicle. So to start with, we have the doors. So the doors open up there, and you have these little controls which are indeed articulated as well, so you can get your figures in more easily. I want to get some nice light in there so you can really see the detail. Again, it's that sort of dry brush effect with silver that they've done for those metal effect seats and dashboard and what have you. And there is also a little sticker there for the controls, and you also have one on the inside of the door there as well, which just gives that extra added effect for your electronic keypads and what have you. Let's open up the other door so we can get some light going right through. And as you can see there, again, this is fully articulated, so it really helps to get your stormtrooper or driver or whoever you're going to have driving the tank. The doors on the first hatch open up like that, and again on the other side. Oh, almost dropped it. And again on the other side there. So that will help you get your stormtroopers in. A little bit of a shame that they don't have those on the other two, and again on these sides. So it's just the front two, but you know, you can't really have everything, and I think it's a bit of a shame, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. You do have a hatch on the top there, which you can lift up there, so you can have a stormtrooper sticking out the top, which is very nice. Obviously the cannon there moves around very nicely as well. The back of the vehicle opens up, has a big hatch there, so you can really see, hopefully, if I can get some light in there, you can really see down into there, but we'll be able to see a lot better when we take the whole roof off. So this is gonna, it's a bit stiff this. There we go. And then as you can see inside, we have the 4 seats. These are articulated, so they move up and down like that. Now I think these two here are supposed to be seats, this one and this one, but they are not articulated. They're molded in place in their sort of upright position like that. But these ones do indeed move up and down, which is very nice indeed. There is also a gun rack or blaster rack there, so you can put your blasters all lined up there very nicely. I do like that. That's a very nice touch indeed. So there you go. That is the main details of the working parts of the vehicle. All very nice indeed. This just clips back in there. It's got 2 little pegs on the front. Just clips back in there and goes back down. So to me, that looks absolutely amazing, and we're going to have to get some figures in it now, aren't we? We're going to have to fill it up. We're going to have to get lots of stormtroopers, maybe a tank driver to drive it, because I can't really think of who else I'd want to drive it at the moment. But I'm going to get my son to help me with that, because he really wants to help with this video, and he really wants to put these stormtroopers in it because he loves the Mandalorian show. He loves the troop transport, so I'm going to let him do that. So we're going to get him on now. All right then, little boss. So we'll start with a super articulated stormtrooper from Rogue One. He's a nice clean one, so we'll start with him. Do you want to, where are you going to put him?
I'm going to put him right here.
There we go. Very nice. He looks very good. Now you could have opened the door to put him in, but he does fit in very nicely like that as well. Now we have a 5 POA stormtrooper here from the Rogue One card, I believe. So where are you going to put him?
I'm going to put him next to it.
Next to him there. Okay, great. And we're running out of actual stormtroopers. Oh no, we do have one more. This is another 5 POA stormtrooper just here. So where do you want to put him?
I want to put him next to it.
Great, that's lovely. Right, so we'll turn it around. It's looking nice already. It's looking very nice, all filled up with stormtroopers. Now we're going to run out of actual stormtroopers now. I do need to get myself some more, but luckily we do have Han Solo and Luke Skywalker in their stormtrooper disguises. These are my son's figures, so he wants to put those in. Where do you want to put him?
In there.
That one there. Okay.
And this one right here.
Right, so we've got one more space, haven't we? So who should we put there? Should we put... Let's see who we've got. Let's put a 501st clone in there. That'll be quite funny, won't it? Let's put him in there. Looks a little bit odd, that, but I don't care. Right, so in terms of the driver, let's open the door there, and we'll put this Rogue One Vintage Collection tank driver in. He's got bendy knees and stuff, so we can actually hopefully get him in quite nicely into the driver's seat. So let's move him around, and we're just going to get him in now. Move the panel back like that. There he is. I could have done a better job in getting him in there, but just for the purposes of this video, he's in there quite nicely, and we can close that up so he's in there very nicely indeed. Now I just want to show you one more thing about the gun rack, so we're just going to take these figures out now. So we'll just get the Stormtrooper blaster here from the Rogue One Stormtrooper, and we're going to take this lid off, and here's the gun rack here, and these literally just go on that thin part of the gun there, and they just press in like that. Oh, that's fallen out. Let's try that again. There we go. Don't know if you can see that. Let's get some light in there. There's his blaster on the rack. So that would look really cool with maybe 4 or 5 in there. Right then, guys, that is the review for the Imperial Troop Transporter. It's from the Mandalorian. It's a great vehicle. My advice to you is go and buy one. I think it's great. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching as per usual. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and we shall see you on the next one.